Okay, let's review now the purpose of the applied arts and define it in relation and in contrast to the fine arts. The purpose of the applied arts is to be appealing and to be sold, and to satisfy the demands of fashion, style, function, materials, and cost. The applied arts are meant to be seen by the public in public view, in publications, and mass media. Applied artists design for us the functional objects that require more than just function. If visual appeal is desirable in helping to sell a product or a service, an applied artist is hired. By contrast, engineers design functional components of goods. These components do not require visual appeal, but they must function properly. Applied artists, unlike the fine artist, are usually employed by design firms or manufacturers of goods and services. Many work freelance as independent contractors. One special note, I frequently like to say that it can be safely stated that if we were to remove all of the items in our society that were designed by people who went to art school, we would be standing naked in an empty field. Well, I must admit to certain obvious exceptions. Some objects that rely solely on engineering principles are sometimes visually beautiful, but not because they are designed to be that way. The first object that comes to mind are aircraft. Surely artists may design the decoration for the surfaces and interior of an aircraft, but have no qualification for designing something that must be totally dependent upon aeronautical engineering principles. There are 5 characteristics of the applied arts. The first is designed. Design is a drawing, plan, or model of sufficient detail that will enable a craftsperson or technician to build or make the finished product. The applied artist rarely creates the final product that he or she designs. For example, transportation designers never build the cars they design. Architects rarely build the buildings they design. Fashion designers usually only make an original which others then copy and make alterations based on instructions from the designer. Okay, applied arts number 2. Designed for a useful or practical purpose. Our affluent society increasingly demands well-designed, useful products that do more than just function. The better designed a product is, the greater its success and value to society. Today, anything that is new must look new. It's what applied artists are trained to do. Okay, number 3, designed to be appealing. Appealing does not necessarily mean pretty or attractive. Ugly things can be appealing to the right consumer. Visual appeal is what differentiates art objects from non-art objects. Objects that were once considered only functional are now known for their impressive and unique visual appeal, as in the significant colors and ergonomic design of products like hand tools. All right, number 4, designed to be sold. With the assistance of market research, designers can more faithfully create goods and services like advertising to appeal to the customer enough to make them not only appealing, but compel them to buy. What differentiates one object from another and makes one more successful than the competition is better visual design. All right, number 5, and lastly, designed to be the answer to a problem. In much the same way that philosophy and spirituality poses for our minds questions, religion offers for those so inclined answers. The fine arts provide us with questions, while the applied arts give us answers. Products are designed to solve problems, from the sublime to the complex.